Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith of Smith in the Black with the Strat Time Report, and this week is a good week to show some examples of what we look for and why we look for it and when we look for it. So you'll recall on Monday we had the big gap down and they tried to crush everything, and so you'll hear me talk about simultaneous breaks, right? And so what that was, like almost everything was down on the week. Almost everything was a two down on the week, right? And that was reconfirming a lot of red months as well. So you hear turnaround Tuesday. Well, in this case, if you watch the Strat Attack on Tuesday, there was a lot of inside days on Tuesday, right? QQQ. And so in the Strat Attack, what I said was those are a bunch of equilibriums, all right? So what they're going to do is they're going to reconfirm the two downs, or they're going to negate it by going back up. And what that means is potentially all the selling was on Monday and that was it, right? That's what appears to be the case. We had the inside day go to the upside. Almost every inside day went to the upside yesterday. It was a Fed day, right? And then we come in and we reconfirm that again by going two up. Right now we're inside on the 60 Qs, so we're forming those equilibriums there as well. And if you go to SPY, you'll see this inside 60 trying to take that up, right? So all that things are always going to reconfirm or negate what we know to be true. And then we had the Fed day yesterday, and you'll also hear me talk about event continuity. And what that means is when the Fed news comes out, we want to know where the SPY is. Does it hold after that? So if you go like this, you're going to see this. Here's the Fed right there. Okay? It goes ripping up. This is an outside bar on the 15, right? So event continuity is right here. So here you can see the outside bar, the two up, but then the 2-2 reversal back into the old three. Right? That's what we look for because we know broadening formations exist. So when you get the 2-2 reversal, it comes down to here, and everybody who bought after the announcement goes underwater right there. Boom, stops them all out. Then you have your 2-2 reversal back up here. Wasn't strong enough here, and you're running out of day. Right? So then what it do? Everything did this. Closes inside on the 60. Right? So this morning when we came in gangbusters and everything's running to the upside, that was a simultaneous break off the inside 60s. You had SPY, you had Qs, diamonds, all simultaneous inside 60s to the upside, right? Okay, so understanding all this sequence is going to continue to play out. Everything's going to reconfirm or negate what we know to be true. So right now, SPY closer to being a two up on the week next week, depending on where we close tomorrow, and potentially an outside week if we keep going the way they are right now. Inside 60 SPY, and remember this broadening formation said we got to get out of here. They tried on the Fed, but then went inside 60, and then boom, there's your breakouts out of this stuff. So we'll see. Now we're coming back to the middle of the range of the month, and when we open up this morning, they came gangbusters into energy. So you'll see this crude. Outside week, nice run here. Also closes an inside 60. I don't think we need these many bars on here, but and so that finally got the XLE here coming up on that month right here over 50.62. You're almost there finally, but you can see this. Boom, just coming up outside week OIH. And so just like that 15 SPY I showed you. So how we getting here? Oh, I still got some room on that munch. So just like that 15 outside bar 322, we know there's a lot of those monthlies here doing that here too in the energies. You have FANG outside, two down, back up through the old three. Right? Do we know about that? We sure did because XEC led the charge and took care of business right out the chute. That was the first one to go. Right on the month and take care of that. So you got that. You got Conoco. Also, now hitting magnitude, right? So when you go three, outside bar, two down, boom, these two became an outside bar of that. And so if that's true, and it keeps going, LPI still climbing this mountain. Look at that. There we go, 3, 2, 2 with the LPI and still going. All right, broader averages. Diamond's trying to drift into the highs right now. We'll get to that in a second. You got PXD trying to come up on this inside month. So it's pretty much here, trying to take that out at 155.36. Does it, right? So we'll see if it's going to be strong enough for an outside week. And it's pretty much all of them. I'm out of Hess. Here, having a nice one, still inside monther, so we'll see. The good thing about all these things, they still could have some magnitude. This could still go 2-2 monther. PXT could still accelerate off that inside month. In the OIH, Slob still inside month, but looking for an outside week and having a real nice day for Slob and Halliburton, the heavily weighted in the OIH. So we'll see if those continues. Also had Nvax come firing out here this morning. And Nvax looks like an outside weaker here, just boom, right out the chute, and you can see this inside 60. And you'll hear me talk about exhaustion risk, right? So exhaustion risk means going to the highs. Anybody got stopped out in here, then the buyer's got to step up. So we watch that new 60 to see if these buyers are still there and stepping up. Right now they are. So that exhaustion risk, once again, is what you saw on Monday in the SPY and everything. One and doneer. Puke it on a Monday, and that was it. They dumped everything they want. Now going inside on the 60. How about those diamonds now? Diamond's too strong to stay inside in the 60 as right now. So whenever you see Nvax and all these kind of things going, you go down the thing and look for Moderna, which is taking out last week's highs, slight lower low, 2-2 reversal weak, back up over 448.80. So you're handily there. So now still an inside month, but bright green, and you can see once again that inside 60 goes into exhaustion risk, but then the buyers come back new hour. BNTX. Still inside on the week, but RevStrat day with these guys, and BNTX can have an inside 60 as well. So simultaneous break in these three together. Inside day, slight poke down, and then RevStrat, BNTX. With those industrials running now, you Cat Tractor here, a little bit more of a hesitation, but having a nice day here with all those guys and Boeing, and here follow through after once again that inside day. Simultaneous break reversal that brought everybody back, right? And that was on a Wednesday. So those could have negated those Tuesdays, but they didn't. They reconfirmed. So there's your Boeing coming up. You've got IBM here, inside day, back to the upside, right? Also closes an inside 60, so that's why there was that simultaneous break on those 60s. You can see also an inside 60 up here. If we go to Overstock, and Overstock, whoa, we got them good here, right here. So it goes up by 2 cents, goes into exhaustion risk, then stops them out, and now 2-2 back to the upside. And the reason we're watching this was in the video last night because of this outside month. Once again, the same pattern: 3, 2 down, 2 back up over 75.51. Right, so that's good for the rest of the month. If we go to financials, came out flying here too. FAS. Here, coming back, looking to try and go outside weaker here, and XLF flying up out of here as well, trying to go outside weak. So if we go, pretty much everybody, you got JP Morgan coming up here, looking for that outside weak. You got Citicorp coming back. You've got Goldman Sachs to a lesser extent, Visa coming back up for an outside week, and that of course tells you to look at MA. MA having a nice day here as well, going outside on the week. DFS already an outside week. Capital One, so coming firing in a bunch of these financials. If we go to American Express as well, there you go. And so now American Express trying to go outside month, right? So far, so good. The broader average is still just stalling out here a little bit after a nice big run. Another thing we've been watching this week is INMD. It's still going. It's just still going right now, stalling out on that 60. So we'll see, but when sometimes they go a little further than you thought. They do. If we go to Palantir, and Palantir, once again, taking out last month's highs. Still an inside week, but having a nice day. You can see driving higher here. And if you look at the 30, you'll see this. It's called Momo Hammer. Right here. Stop them out. Anybody got short in here and thought it was going to roll up? Boom. They met full time frame continuity right on the 30. If we go to CRM, and CRM gaps up and holds, right? You can see this 30 here. RevStrat inside, pokes down, 1, 2, off she goes after Momo Hammer on the 30 on the opening. Once again on gaps, one of the things you can do is called a continuity entry. Here, see this? It goes up, it comes back down, but as soon as this baby goes green, that's green on all time frames. You're also reconfirming this 2-2 reversal week to take out these highs, and if that works, maybe you go to all-time highs. If we go to roll, here's your turnaround. Where do you think you're going? Oops, looks like they all dumped it all here, but then came right roaring back. Now a little grindy up in here, but you can see that inside 30 here. If that works, potentially the RevStrat month are up in here if they really messed up on that sale. If we go to some pandemics, EXPE coming up, that's trying to take out last month's highs, and cruise ships, CCL, looking to go inside month to the upside. That's a 2-1-2 reversal on the month over 24.64. It's there right now, and RevStrat in the 30. Inside 2 down, 1, 2, 2, and going back up. That tells us RCL. RCL, 2-1-2 reversal month. Back up over 84.25. Looks like you're there to meet. Then there's places they didn't want to be. TLT. Ow. TLT, kicker. Look at this, bright green on the day, gaps down, boom, right? So you can see that comes down, stops out all these guys, and if that works, potentially you got the outside weaker here. Now it's trying to stabilize a little bit, and like a lot of things now, inside 60, it pokes up. Question is, going to be strong enough to get out of here. Now, in the next hour, when this closes out, if you can take this out, 148.91, now it's RevStrat back to the downside, so we can keep an eye on that. If we go to the towers, they definitely wanted out of that. There you go. American Tower, inside weak to the downside, right? And so when this started to crater, it had full time frame continuity to the downside. And you know, they trade together oftentimes. S back. Baby got S back. And right out the chute, there was inside 60 to the downside for let's go the other way. Still green on the week, not the end of the world, but you always want to have these subgroups up so you can see what they're doing. And there's your CCI taking out 3 months of lows. If we go to some of the REITs, PSA here having some issues, looking to go outside in the month. Took out the highs, now coming down on the lows, and that trades with EXR. EXR also coming down, looking for an outside month. We'll see. And DLR. Ow! Boom! 2-2 reversal day right here, and they cremated it. Right, that was real nice. If you're fast enough to get on to something like that. We got gap down PTCT, and PTCT having all sorts of problems, and this is a 2-2 reversal. 2 up, boom, back to the previous range, taking care of all these guys. Now, outside week or potentially outside month for this thing, having big problems. SPY trying to drift into the highs right now. You also have EXAS, overstock going to the highs. If we go to EXAS, couldn't quite make that RevStrat month, gets up there, and then boom, right back down. You can see this yesterday, inside day to the downside, boom, and they followed through on that coming the opening here. So we'll see if there's anything more pain and suffering over in there. If we go to DQ trying to recover here, but you can see it gets smashed right at the opening, big outside bar in here. Now trying to recover here in a 2-2 reversal 60, and once again, exhaustion risk. You took all these guys out. So when you come back through the range, you're looking to take all these guys out, which you did. Then the question is there any more selling? Right now, nope, coming back up. So if we finish off with the SPY, here, SPY, inside 60 to the upside for the rest of the hour, over 443.77. You're there right now. QQQ. Still 3 hours in here trying to get out of there. Qs were a little softer. With those diamonds and industrials leading that charge as IBM's going to the highs right now. So, all right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith. This is Mr. Black, the Strat Time Report.